Happy New Year to all our wonderful viewers out there. Thank God we're making it to year 2024. And the cameras have been clicking away, so let's check out our lineup for today. We begin at the Lagos Photo Exhibition. Then the beauty of aquatic splendor is revealed in these works of art displayed at this show. We'll have that and more when we return in a moment. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Do stay with us for more details.
The head will never be the tail.
The second edition of the African Maritime Art Exhibition in Lagos is a beehive of activities as the beauty of marine life is showcased.
After a successful first outing, the African Maritime Art Exhibition returns with a second edition. The host state, Lagos, has already been dubbed a land of aquatic splendor, so it appears apt.
One of the things we've done differently this year is to make people participate in art. We've also brought in a conference, this time around. So beyond just asking people to come and look at the works and try to decipher or interpret it, we've also now asked them to come and have conversations around the same topical issue. So this year we explored the convergence, Maritime meets ICT, and we had a guest who is digital advisor for the UK government in the person of Mr. Idiudo, and he spoke on ICT disruptions for the sustainability of the blue economy, and it was a brilliant one.
We've been working with our stakeholder since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, engaging people, both public and private. And today we are here, part of this exhibition, showcasing that marine and blue economy has come to stay. Marine and blue economy is the final frontier. So the information has to go out there, and we are here getting those information out, using art to get the information out. So we are fully committed to getting our information regarding the marine and blue economy out. This exhibition, this African Maritime Art Exhibition is key to getting information. It get into the consciousness of people on how to get, we are using social media. I'm having a conversation with you, getting the message across that marine and blue economy has come to stay. And we are also here looking at different kind of art creativity within Apapa. We've seen a lot of artworks that showcase the maritime resources we have. So we are fully in support of that, and that is why I'm here.
Activities are taking place at different corners, like this drawing and painting session.
The aim of organizing this exhibition is being fulfilled because one of the things we had at the back of our minds is to further conversations around the blue economy, and that is strongly being achieved We have people from all walks of life coming in here and getting familiar with the terrain, understanding what blue economy entails. We have them also seeing that everything in their life, one way or the other, has a relationship with the blue economy. And that's interesting to behold.
While the audience are just fascinated with these works of art as they take in the sights and sounds in the environment.
Seeing amazing artworks and art pieces here by fantastic artists, of course, especially the digital ones, enhanced picture paintings. They are quite nice. They show beautiful scenes of Lagos and every other part of Nigeria, exposing more about the beauty of Maritime that so many people are actually not aware of. So it's been a wonderful exhibition so far.
I've seen a couple of channels. You know, when we talk about channels, they are the track routes where vessels, go through the territorial waters of, of a particular place or a country. So I have seen channels within this place. There are no bigger ships here, but I've seen things like smaller boats. I've seen gatekeepers, people we call deck watchkeepers. All right. So those are, like I said, from seafarer's perspective, what I've been able to identify. And also, I can see very beautiful fabric printed with anchors and fishes, which is an anchor is a major part of my job, right? It is what holds the vessel to a place. It holds down a vessel to a particular place. Like if you don't want your vessel to move, you use an anchor. So seeing an anchor in a fabric actually gave me some kind of excitement. Imagine wearing a fabric, having an anchor and a wheel. A wheel is what we use to steer the ship, right? So I've seen very beautiful artifacts, that speaks to my workplace, speaks to me directly from my workplace perspective.
The art represents how art can also meet with ICT and with technology, the meeting point of these two. How the ocean mixes with the people, with the communities, and the interrelationship. The ocean depends on the people, and the people depend on the ocean as well. And what we are seeing here today, the exhibition, is to showcase the interrelationship and interconnectivity between art, ICT, and the blue economy.
What we did was to invite people who had marine-themed works, and we also had our own works, which we also displayed alongside it.
The artists explain what they have brought to the show this year and the inspiration behind the stories.
I'm trying to depict that movement on the water with the energy I have maintained in the Lagos stories I've been telling with the yellow, which is very peculiar with the works I've been creating. But this time around, I introduced the water in the geometric form of blue, and I also maintained it showing like the top of the vessel where the captain is able to see a distance from. And also I have tried to see how my communication on transportation and safety could go beyond just the roads, which I have been discussing for several years now. So I'm also going into transportation on the water, and because Lagos is also one of the places that has a lot of water around its surrounding, like dominantly a riverine environment, and which is very unique to me because I am also from a riverine part of Nigeria, which is Delta State. So I am excited to share with you like the expansion of my project in this exhibition, and I want to believe you also enjoyed the other works you saw in the exhibition, because I was able to help select the works and also put them together in the manner you're seeing it. So I have told the collective national story and the strength of the blue economy in Nigeria with the collection of the work arranged in this exhibition.
Different images were showcased at this event, from paintings, sculpture, photography, installations, and more.
This is the second edition of the African Maritime Art Exhibition. It's a fusion of art and maritime. When you look around, you see that everything that speaks to you is like an art. And then the maritime industry is very huge and a very, very intricate part of the Nigerian economy. So I want to give kudos to the organizer of this event, Ezine Azuna, who has done excellently well in bringing together not just stakeholders from the maritime industry, but also stakeholders from the art to showcase the potentials of the Nigerian maritime industry and also Africa at large.
This edition, one of the things we have at the back of our minds is that the ICT world is an enabler for the maritime or the blue economy industry. We also would want to speak to people and to say to them that everything that happens in the maritime or blue economy sector affects you directly. And so we must be mindful about how we deal with the waters and how the water does deal with us.
The African Maritime Art Exhibition is a show which celebrates the beauty of aquatic life through art.
Interesting display there. Now let's take a moment. Art House returns with more. Join us again.
Our wordsmith for today is called Sitting at the Edge of the World by Andres Alagba, and art is by Wilcox Bralate. What breathes behind the broken bricks? What bends below the broken bricks? For beside the broken bricks, built of emotions, are fragile as broken bridges. Sit bonding, boy and bird, broken in more colors than one, broken in all shades of red. The not-so-distant singing is a seagull, with the numb swaying as the sea lulls. Again, the world is black and white, just how we read. The fleeting flames of nonchalance burning violently, because the boy knows curiosity kills the cat. Yet, let the wind lead his wings. Yet, let the sea steal his dreams. Yet, let the bricks be his seat. Again, the world is black and white, just how we read. Except for the broken bricks, from broken bridges, pouring red.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this one called A One Love Blessings. is done by Antion with acrylic on canvas. And this watercolor on paper work is called Caricature by Matthias Ame. Selfies Before the Party is an acrylic on canvas work by Gilbert Gabriel. While Situation of Things in My Nation is a mixed media piece by Ajewole Tunde. Kakaki is an oil on canvas work by Oxino. Then Inivora Pius has this one called Sign of Joy, is from the Series of Beauty compilation. It's done with acrylic on canvas. Then Companion is a work of art done by Tomiwa Adelagun. It's done with mixed media. Then Maturity in Puberty is a work done by Wilcox Bralati with acrylic on canvas. Then we wrap things up with this work by Ogechi Animashaun called Party Mood, where the artist is capturing the popular hip-hop artist Davido with a painting done with buttons. And that concludes the works of art you sent in recently. We encourage you to keep them coming. The Lagos Photo Exhibition 2023 is one that will linger in the hearts of many because of the quality of images displayed at the event.
It's the 14th edition of the Lagos Photo Festival. Organized by the African Artists Foundation, AAF, with the theme Grand State Fellowship Within the Uncanny, which seeks to explore present-day realities and look at ways to restore, repair, and revive histories crucial to survival.
This is the 14th edition of Lagos Photo Festival. So we started in 2010, and so every year we've held an annual festival of photography where we invite local and international artists or photographers to produce work that responds to a theme that we've workshopped in our curatorial team.
And it looks at the fact that we're living in a very strange time where many people are questioning if we have extracted so much from the earth through natural resources, labor, people in general. If we've come indeed to a ground state or a full stop, how do we find hope and how do we move forward? So we've asked artists to take on these issues, looking both at current situations like violence, climate change, loss of our environment, and then also look for hope within that. So the different exhibitions take on different themes and invite artists from all over the world as well as from the region here in Nigeria and also further afield.
The photographers talk about how they have been able to interpret this theme through the images exhibited here today.
This is an intervention where I collect postcards from tourists that used to travel to Africa also from human zoos in Europe. It's postcards where natives are photographed in a very stereotyped way, objectualized. And what I do is I research the name of the photographer who took that picture, and I cover the postcard with the portrait of that photographer. It's a way to speak about not restoration, I mean reparation, like bringing back this humanity that was taken out from people and showing who made this image of Africa for European and Western people. It's a project that speaks about the Western gaze.
So I'm exhibiting my project Usus Fructus Abusus, La Blanche et la Noire, which basically talks about restitution movements and looting and European museums and the representation of the other and the representation of the Black women's body in our art, and how it has been a tool for stigmatizing the Black woman. And it's a work in progress, and it has a lot of layers, and it's mainly an installation with AR, with augmented reality, with sculptures, with drawings, and this is a tiny part that I could bring, and that's it.
Pictures speak more than 1,000 words, and if these walls could talk, this is what they will be saying.
We want people to participate, first of all, in the change that the world needs. You know, photography is a catalyst for change. Photography is a catalyst for visual intelligence, visual logic, visual thinking. Photography is like, it's like reading a book. An image, you've heard it said, an image is 1,000 words. So a beautiful story told with through photographs can really educate people. And we're trying to educate people on various issues that relate to social-political turn that the world is going through at this moment. So it's really about staying with the narrative and trying to get an education and being inspired by it.
The 2023 edition went beyond the shores of Lagos to other places like Cotonou, Ouidah, and Porto Novo in the Republic of Benin.
And if you thought that was amazing, take a load of what we have for you next time, as we'll be going to the nation's capital, Abuja, to enjoy several creative activities.
Coming up on Art House.
How dare you disturb my sleep? What nonsense what gibberish is coming out of your mouth?
Our eyes are zoomed on the FCT on the next episode as we capture the array of exciting events during this festive season from the Beta Arts Festival with the theme New Narratives, Endless Creatives. Then, in another part of the FCT, it's No Up, No Down, No Side, a solo exhibition by Ebuka Agudiegu. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Art House for today. Thank you so much for being great company, and keep interacting with us on our various social media platforms. Remember, you can see this and other episodes of Art House on our YouTube page. I'm Melinda Akinlami, wishing you a blessed 2024.